Hey Sweet Cupcakes! Today we are making pumpkin pie ice cream inside pumpkin pie crust cups, Mickey Mouse cups. So let's get started. So this is super easy. First, you're going to need your blender. You're going to put in 4 bananas. You're also going to put in 1 cup of pumpkin puree, a 1/3 cup of maple syrup, one and a half teaspoon of pumpkin spice, and that is all. You want to go ahead and blend this all together until it's nice and smooth. And I just put this inside a wide container just so it's easier to scoop out later. So now we're going to get started with the pumpkin pie crust. First, you want to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And again, this is also super easy. You're going to need 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. You're also going to need 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and you want to make sure it's slightly softened. 1 teaspoon of natural sea salt and 1 tablespoon of sugar. You're going to put into this mixture 4 to 6 tablespoons of cold water. It really just depends on you. If you feel like your dough is too stiff, you can add another tablespoon of water, or if you feel, well, I would suggest to start with 4 just so that it's easier to soften it rather than to try to make it hard again. So you want to go ahead and mix up all of these ingredients. I found that it's easier to mix with my hands just because I get more control. So you just want to mix this until all of the ingredients are combined, and you're going to be left with a nice dough. So now I'm going to roll this out. This is just a tiny piece of the crust that we made, so don't worry, there's a lot more that I didn't roll out. Like you guys know, I like to work small when I make these videos because I like to show you guys in detail how to do everything. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll this out. You don't want it to be too thin but not too thick. I didn't really measure it, I just eyeballed it. If it's too thin, it's going to rip easily, and if it's too thick, it's not going to fit in the mold. The mold that I'm using is this red silicone Mickey Mouse muffin thing. I love it and it's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a circle, kind of just estimating how much dough I'll need for each mold. You can see that it cuts beautifully. This is a super easy recipe and it's super easy to handle. As well as if you're making regular pumpkin pie for this season, I really suggest that you try this recipe out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the mold and kind of just stuffing it in there, being very careful to get into all of those crevices, just using my fingers to smooth it. And if there's any extra kind of hanging out of the mold, then you just want to cut that out. You want to put these into the oven when you have them all nicely shaped. And I didn't really time these. I know it's really bad of me not to do, but I just kind of eyeballed it. You kind of want to start for 30 minutes. When they're nice and brown and golden, that means that they're ready and you can just take them out. You want to leave your ice cream in the freezer at least overnight so that it gets nice and set and hard. And you want to make sure that your crust cools down completely, or else your ice cream is just going to melt inside and it's going to be a big puddle. I haven't done a voiceover in a long time, you guys, so I'm kind of rusty. But yes, this is what it looks like. It's really yummy. I hope you guys like it. Try it out, and I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Bye.